Green Bay Packers Nation, how's it going? This is Brody, and we need to talk about an injury scare that has the fanbase on edge. Cornerback Brandon Cisse left Friday night's preseason game against the Denver Broncos with a knee issue, but thankfully, it seems to be nothing serious. However, this situation raises some important questions about depth and preparation as we move closer to the regular season. Before we dive into this, tell me where you're watching from and what you think about Cisse's situation. We're building this community toward 10,000 subscribers, so please subscribe and help us reach that milestone. Now let's break down what happened. Cisse only played 6 defensive snaps before being pulled from the game for precautionary reasons. He assured reporters after the game that he was fine and simply got beat up a little bit. This is a relief for Packers fans, as Cisse's performance has shown promise, especially with his solid coverage on Courtland Sutton that forced an errant pass. This injury matters to the Packers because Cisse has been carving out a role in the secondary, which has been a point of concern given the competition in that position. The immediate impact of this precautionary move means he can focus on recovery without the risk of aggravating any potential issues. In the long run, keeping him healthy is crucial as the Packers prepare for a tough season opener against the Vikings. On a broader scale, the strongest argument in favor of the coaching staff's decision to pull Cisse early is their commitment to player safety. With the roster still relatively new and untested, ensuring that key players aren't rushed back into action is vital. However, the main risk here is overcautiousness. If too many players sit out due to minor injuries, it could hinder the team's chemistry and performance as they head into the regular season. Speaking of injuries, it's worth noting that wide receiver Savion Williams also left the game early with an ankle injury after an impressive week of practice. Meanwhile, fellow receiver Jaden Reed was inactive, not due to injury, but to attend his grandmother's funeral. Definitely a situation that puts things in perspective. In addition, with 2 of our top receivers sidelined, Christian Watson and Matthew Golden stepped up, each playing 11 snaps and making a couple of catches. However, the injury bug doesn't stop there. Michael Sturdivant was also evaluated for a concussion after a hit, leaving the depth chart even thinner. Overall, Cisse's situation highlights the fragility of our roster as we gear up for the regular season. The coaching staff has some tough decisions ahead regarding who to rely on, especially with the joint practices against Arizona coming up. This will be crucial for players like left guard Aaron Banks and right tackle Zach Bakobi-Wheel, who need to shake off rust and get back into game shape. So what does this all reveal about the Green Bay Packers? It shows that while we have talent and potential, depth is a concern, and we need to navigate these injuries carefully. What do you think? Should the Packers be more aggressive in getting players back on the field? Or is this cautious approach the right call? Let me know in the comments, and, as always, don't forget to subscribe to help us reach that 10,000 subscriber goal.